Why are men so lonely? We have never been more connected in human history, and men have never been more alone. I know why, because I lived it. There was this one night, one out of hundreds that looked exactly the same. Best places, beautiful people, dressed sharp. I came home around 4 in the morning, tired, half drunk. I took off the nice clothes and I just stood there in the middle of my apartment. And I asked myself out loud, what is this? What am I doing? I didn't have one real conversation that whole night, not one. And to be honest with you, I could not even remember the last time I had one. And believe me, it was not for lack of trying. I have been asking real questions all my life. That is who I am. What do you love? What is your biggest fear? When was the last time you cried and why? But somewhere in the last 10 years, the answers changed. One word replies, eyes drifting to the phone, a quick change of subject. Go one layer below the surface, and people slide away from you. Everyone talks about where they went, what they ate, who they knew. We talk for hours, and we learn nothing about each other. Surrounded by people all night, connected to no one. That night was not a revelation. The truth had been following me for years. That was just the night I stopped running from it. I felt lonely. I had a full taste of everything a man is told to want, and I would have traded all of it for one real conversation. And if you think it's just me, it's not. I'll give you one number, just one. Men are half of the population, but of the people who take their own lives, almost 8 out of 10 are men. Loneliness isn't soft, it's killing men, and it's the thing we never talk about. I'm 41 years old. I remember the world before the phones. When you sat at a table, everyone was actually there. We argued, we laughed. We stayed until they kicked us out. Nobody was checking their phone. Nobody was checking their social media. And I watched it disappear, slowly, year after year. The young guys watching me right now, they never got to see it. They were born inside the loneliness. They think this is how life feels. It's not normal, and it should never become normal. Because if we lose the connection between people, there is nothing left for us. So what happened to us? Now, I want to be careful here, because this is no men against women or women against men. We are not enemies. We're all starving in the same desert. Look at what we did to each other. We started measuring people by what they have, not who they are. A man with a nice car and an empty soul gets chosen. And the decent man, the man with values who works, who shows up, he does not even get noticed. Because everybody's chasing the dream life at the top. And they ignore the good life standing right in front of them. The life they could actually have. That's not women being shallow. That's all of us being trained to look at the wrong thing. Open Instagram. Most men post the car, the watch, the success, to show what they can offer. Women post their gifts, the flowers, to show how much they are wanted. Nobody posts the love. And the biggest damage we did it to the most human thing we have. A man and a woman finding each other. We turn it into a slot machine. You swipe through human beings like they're nothing. And the moment it gets hard, the first flaw, the first disagreement, we are gone. Because we are trained to believe there is always something better out there. There isn't. There is only what you build. Nothing real comes instantly, not a body, not a career, and not a connection between two people. Everything real is built in the same way, brick by brick, through the good and through the bad. But we want it all, and we want it now. And what arrives without effort leaves without warning. And then we wonder why we feel alone. When loneliness gets loud, watch what we do. Nobody's reaching out for each other anymore. We reach for the phone, the scroll, the notifications. A like feels like someone noticed you. A message feels like someone cares. That's what we settle for now. Digital crumbs of connections. That's the painkiller. It numbs the loneliness for a night. It cures nothing. My life was full to look at, but when I reached for it, there was nothing to hold into. So I asked myself the only question that mattered: what stays? Money, people, looks, they all come and go. Me, my body, my mind, my soul, that's it. If everything disappears tomorrow, those three things are what I stand on. That is the whole journey I shared on this channel, how I rebuild all three. And that's when I understood the cure. You don't fight loneliness by finding someone. You fight it by becoming someone who doesn't need to be found. Because being alone and feeling lonely are not the same thing. I'm alone right now talking to you. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. That took me years to understand. The lonely man is always waiting to receive. The man who breaks free gives first. So give first. How long has it been since someone truly wanted to know you? Exactly. And every single person around you feels the same. Remember the three questions nobody answers anymore? Be the man who asks them anyway, this week. One person. What do you love? What is your biggest fear? Then do something almost nobody does anymore. Just listen. You want a real connection? Be the first real thing in someone's day. Watch what happens. Most men are lonely because they don't know what they stand for. So nobody knows what to stand next to. Know your values, know your principles. Don't bend them because the world is bending. Be the best version of you that you could possibly be, whether anyone sees it or not. And I will tell you where I stand right now as I say this. By the way the world measures men today, I have nothing to stand on, but I am standing because I know exactly who I am. Be confident for who you are, not for what you have. And one more thing, the deepest thing. There is a love that never left me, even at 4 in the morning, standing in the middle of that apartment. God's love, pure, with no conditions. I didn't see it then, I see it now. Some questions your own mind can't answer. Mine were answered when I surrendered my life to God. Everything changed. That man standing in the middle of my apartment at 4 in the morning, he was never alone, and neither are you. Reclaim the man.